Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain. Thuram! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Played back in. Haaland. This one, Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Always onto this. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Belletti. Milan are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got them.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Carlos Augusto. Mkhitaryan. Distributed tidily. Pinches it off him. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dumfries. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Messi. And here's Haaland. And he's on his way!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. Hakimi gets good distance on it.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Has a goal! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Haaland is currently top scorer in the league. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fratesi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aim forwards. Hakimi. Darwin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zielinski. And it's Darmian for Stefan de Vrij. Now it's Thuram. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi chasing after it. Messi, he's got away. Swept in. Mkhitaryan. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And the pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. Martinez. Knocks it out wide. It's out of play for a goal kick. De Vrij picks it up from the goal kick. Shifted it to the flank. Fratesi has found the net here, of course. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Haaland looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Stefan de Vrij. Out to the right. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
There's the hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Davids. Haaland. And it's Messi. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A A finish right from the top draw. AC Milan are all square. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Was it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That has been knocked clear. Darwin.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Davids.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out to the right. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stefan de Vrij. Davids takes control of it and he's on the move. Decent hit! Darmian tries to clear. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Guti, who's set up one goal so far. A good play on the left-hand side here. And he's cut it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That'll be a throw. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Sommer clears. Calhanoglu. Played out towards the right wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. Guti. And the shot! Fratesi. Now Dumfries. Foot in. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dumfries. Zielinski. And it's Darmian. Dumfries. Dumfries to Calhanoglu. Dumfries. Here's Zielinski. Over to the left. Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Calhanoglu, and he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fratesi. Good spot. Thuram! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Numero 11, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Threads one in. Great chance! Thuram trying to keep this in. It's a quick ball upfield.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shapes to shoot! Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.